What if I told you that the fall of Rome wasn't caused by barbarians or plague, but by something far more insidious lurking in their silver mines? Welcome to the logic of nations, where we're building a legacy of understanding by auditing the very concept of value itself. Today, we're diving deep into Rome's silver lung, and trust me, this story will completely change how you view money forever. Picture this. It's 200 CE, and Rome controls the known world. Their secret weapon isn't just superior military tactics or engineering prowess. Hidden in the mountains of Spain lies their true source of power, the richest silver deposits on Earth. These mines weren't just holes in the ground. They were the beating heart of an empire, pumping liquid wealth through Roman veins. But here's where it gets fascinating. The Romans discovered something that would echo through history. Currency expansion equals territorial expansion. Every ounce of Spanish silver allowed them to mint more denarii, fund more legions, and extend their borders further. This wasn't accidental. It was genius economic warfare. The Pax Romana, that legendary period of peace and prosperity, was literally built on mountains of silver. Think about the psychology here. When you can create money from the ground, you start believing you can solve any problem by creating more money. Roads crumbling? Mint more coins. Barbarian threats? Pay bigger armies. Economic inequality? Distribute more currency. For centuries, this formula worked like magic. The Spanish mines produced an estimated 40,000 tons of silver during Roman rule. That's enough to fund the largest military machine in ancient history, while simultaneously creating unprecedented economic growth across 3 continents. Trade flourished, cities expanded, and Roman culture spread like wildfire. But every economic miracle contains the seeds of its own destruction. As silver production peaked and then declined, Roman emperors faced a terrible choice: reduce spending or reduce the silver content in their coins. Guess which option they chose? Debasement began slowly, almost imperceptibly. The denarius went from 98% silver to 80%, then 60%, eventually reaching just 5% silver under Emperor Gallienus. Citizens weren't stupid. They noticed their coins getting lighter and their purchasing power evaporating. Here's the brutal irony. The same monetary expansion that created the Pax Romana ultimately destroyed it. As coin quality deteriorated, inflation exploded. Trade networks collapsed because nobody trusted Roman currency anymore. Provinces stopped sending taxes to Rome because Roman money became worthless. The military, previously loyal through generous silver payments, began fragmenting into competing factions. The Spanish silver mines that once powered expansion became Rome's Achilles heel. When production declined in the 3rd century, the empire faced an impossible equation: maintain massive expenditures with diminishing resources. The result was predictable yet devastating: economic collapse followed by political fragmentation. What makes this story incredibly relevant today is how it reveals the fundamental tension between currency creation and value preservation. Rome's emperors learned too late that you cannot indefinitely expand money supply without consequences. The Spanish silver that built an empire also contained the logic of its destruction. This historical pattern keeps repeating because the underlying human psychology remains unchanged. When societies discover new sources of monetary expansion, whether silver mines or printing presses, they invariably believe they've transcended economic limitations. They haven't. They've simply delayed the reckoning. Understanding Rome's silver lung teaches us that true wealth comes from production and innovation, not monetary manipulation. The Spanish mines were valuable because they produced something the world wanted. When that production faltered, no amount of debasement could maintain the illusion of prosperity. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video to help spread this essential knowledge about the logic of nations.